So the first thing that I'll be doing today is I'm gonna roughly plan out what I'm gonna be eating for the next week or so. Like for the next week or 2 weeks, all I'll be doing is just getting back to my usual nutrition and training. I'm not gonna be changing anything and just gonna continue on or what I did before my holidays. I kept my holidays fairly active because training and fueling my body with nutritious food is just like part of my lifestyle, and I don't know why I should change that when I'm on holidays. Don't get me wrong, it was good to take a break from a routine because it is stepping out of my comfort zone, but I still kept an active and healthy lifestyle for the 2 weeks. But now I'm just getting back to like my usual meals, planning on doing a little meal prep because I'm getting back to work on Thursday, which is like tomorrow I have it off and then it's Thursday. So like I'm gonna be pretty busy for the next couple of weeks. So I want to make sure like my nutrition is on point. So I just have like a notepad here. I'm gonna make a rough plan of like my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then what I'm gonna do is I'll get my phone and just write out a grocery shopping list. If you have seen my previous videos, this is what I do before I go grocery shopping. I make like my meal plan and then I transfer any of the ingredients that I need onto my phone before I go shopping, so I don't spend shitloads of money on a lot of shit that I don't need. Makes sense, right? So yeah, I'll bring you through on like a shopping spree as well, and you'll be able to see some bits and pieces that I buy, and then I'll catch you tomorrow again during my meal prep, and I'll show you some of my staple meals that I do be having, and we're gonna try and get a workout in as well. So I'll see you later. Good morning. So it's the following day now, starting the morning off with some coffee. Happy to be back. This coffee machine is class. Anyway, I got a really good sleep. I slept for about 10 or 11 hours. I just let myself sleep through without kind of setting an alarm, just to catch up on all the sleep. Now I'm re-energized and I'm gonna hit the gym. Start off the day right, get some movement in, and it's leg day, so I'm super excited because I'm always excited for leg day. So I'm gonna try and bring you through the whole workout. I'll have it down in the description below, and yeah, just gonna finish this and then we're gonna go and train. So I'm just after finishing my warm-up, which was on the treadmill, and then I did my glute activation. I already showed how I warm up and activate in my previous video, which I'll link down below. And now I'm gonna move on to my workout, so you can just follow through.
Do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never. Ever after work is over. Harder,
Alright guys, time for meal one of the day. It's about 12:30, but if you've seen any previous videos, you'd know I do a bit of intermittent fasting, and I actually don't mind training fasted. I even prefer it, and I'm gonna try and stick to that way of like training and eating, and gonna try and get up in the mornings quite early and get a workout in before college starts. I'm going into my final year next week, so it'd just be good to get up and moving and get that out of the way before like the bulk of the day starts, where I would need to just focus on my study. So I'm gonna experiment with how that will work for me. So let's get into meal one, and I'm gonna be having some proteins. I've also lately discovered that I'm a bit intolerant to dairy, just huge amounts of dairy. Not like, if I have a little bit, it's fine. But once I have like a big amount, like if I have loads of Greek yogurt or whey protein, I get really bloated and gassy. So therefore I decided to just order like the vegan range from My Protein and try it out. Also, another part of getting back on track is meal prep. You already would have seen I did my grocery shopping last night. So while I'm gonna be prepping my breakfast, I will also meal prep the key bits to structure my meals, multitasking so I save time. So I'll just show you what I'm doing. So while I'll be cooking my oats which I'll show you how I'm doing in a second, I'm gonna pop the salmon fillets in the oven, which I already seasoned before with some salt, pepper and herbs, and also some cod fillets, which I also just seasoned with some herbs and spices. And then I have like chicken breast marinated in the fridge for a few hours with spices as well. So I'm gonna pop all of this in the oven. I'm gonna also boil some rice in the Thermomix. At the same time, I'm also gonna be cooking some buckwheat and quinoa mix. So basically, I'm gonna be like multitasking and do everything at once. Like the oven's on, the Thermomix is on, the range is on, and I can just do it really quickly. I'm prepping like the key bits so I can just pair the cod fillets in my lunch with some veggies and the quinoa. Then I'll have the salmon fillets, which I'm gonna have for dinner, and I'll be able to just pair that with some veggies, fry them in the pan, which will take 5 minutes, and some rice. And then also I have the chicken breast for Paul, so he'd be able to just use them for his lunch and dinner as well. And that'd be really simple kind of meal prep just to get me back on track. I'll have it ready in the fridge, which I can pair with whatever I want. for lunch, a very late lunch because it's like 6 o'clock, but I've been gone shopping to Athlone and I'm only back, so very hungry. I did have an apple as a snack and now I'm just gonna make a salad. Just literally everything that I could see in the fridge, throw some veggies in together. I'm gonna use avocado for my healthy fats. and I'm gonna use a cod fillet that I made earlier for like my protein source, and then we'll add something for like carby, maybe a bit of rice, maybe a bit of buckwheat. We'll see. Dinner time. So what I'm gonna be having for dinner is basically a salmon fillet that I did prep earlier that you seen in my video, and I also prepped some rice. I'm gonna be having that, and then I'm gonna just fry some courgette and asparagus on the pan, and I'm gonna fry all of it so I have some for tomorrow as well. And that's basically just a simple little dinner. I did have a protein bar. When we were driving down from us coming to Galway, I'm just after moving into my new house, so it's big hectic, everything's all over the place. But yeah, I'm hungry, so it's time for dinner. And that's basically how I'm getting back on track. Nothing too drastic. I'm not like dramatically cutting down my food, my calories, or increasing training because I don't want to shock my body. I'm just simply getting back into my normal routine, slowly getting back into exercise, my usual movements, not going heavy on myself, and then I'm not even tracking, just eating the foods I know that work for me. And I'm just gonna continue that for another week or so to just get my body adjusted back to normal. And that's it for today's video. So if you did enjoy that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.